Hello, hello.
Okay, we are doing a test run here tonight. We are live on both of our phones because we wanted to go live, but we wanted to be able to reach both sets of our friends.
I think you might want to talk louder because there's all this noise in the background.
Hopefully you can hear me. So we wanted to go live together, but we wanted to be able to reach both sets of our friends because we have such awesome stuff to share with you tonight. So we really wanted to make sure that everybody that wanted to hear could hear. And when we go live on one person's page, it doesn't reach the other person's page. So that is why it might look a little bit funny tonight. And we are late. It is 12:33, but we have been here celebrating all night tonight. Some awesome achievements, some awesome, all the learning that we've done this weekend. And really we wanted to come here and share with you tonight and share some of what we've learned and how you can grow from it as well. And hopefully some of you will be here with us next year. And if we are not talking loud enough, please let me know. What's going on. Give us some thumbs up. Let us know if you're here live. Give us a hashtag live or a hashtag replay when you pick it up in the replay because it is late. So I know a bunch of you guys are already asleep. But this weekend for us, we were here learning and growing to be better coaches. But we were also learning so much about personal development because that's really what it is. If we're not bettering ourselves, we can't help you. And so it was really focused on personal development and growing and being amazing. And so if that sparks your interest, come with us next year to Atlanta.
Yes. We're going to be in Atlanta next year, and it's going to be great.
It's going to be fantastic in Atlanta. So if the idea of personal growth and learning about yourself and becoming the best you that you can possibly be, is what you want, for sure, come with us. Say yes now, and we can, registration is already open for next year. But I digress, right? So Karen, you want to jump in here a little bit?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, when I started coaching 2 years ago, just over 2 years ago, in May, I thought I was doing it to help people. I wanted to help people. I wanted to change people's lives like my life had been changed because this is Lesley, who, for those of you who follow me, and I always say, she gave me this gift, which she did. And I am so incredibly grateful, and words just don't even describe how grateful I am to what she did for me. And I just wanted to pass it on to others. So when I started coaching, I was doing it because I wanted to help people, and that's what I want to do. But what I have found is that, this is now my third convention, and I've been to a couple other leadership training conferences as well. And not only do they help me learn how to be a better coach, to help so that I can help even more people, but the growth that I have gotten personally, just from listening to the speakers and listening to the messages that I'm hearing, it's helping me become such a stronger, better person overall. And it challenges me and gives me that push to do more personal development outside of these weekends, because I get a lot during these weekends, but it's amazing how much I have learned and grown over the last 2 years that I never expected. It was totally an unexpected bonus to, because I just wanted to help people, which I still do, but I'm getting this personal development and this personal growth, and it's changing who I am changing me and how I act and how I interact with people so much. It's been amazing.
It has been amazing. So tonight it was a pretty cool night. My husband and I walked across the stage, being recognized as global director.
Yay! That's a huge achievement.
And it was really cool because as I walked across the stage, I wasn't, first of all, I was blown away because when I started this 3.5 years ago, I came on because I had to lose 75 pounds. I didn't come on with the idea of walking across the stage in front of 12,000 people, right? Being honored. That wasn't my dream. That wasn't where I was. I didn't even know how to dream about that. That wasn't even in my reality, right? Like that wasn't even what I thought. And when I came on, shortly after I started the program and saw how amazing my life has changed because of the program, and I decided, like Karen said, to pay it forward. I just wanted to help a few people get healthy. I wanted to help Karen get healthy. I wanted to help my husband get healthy. I wanted to help some other friends and family get healthy. And that was my goal, right? I saw the huge change it was making in my life. But never, ever, ever would I have dreamed 3.5 years ago that I would have been one of those people walking across the stage being recognized as global director. And hey, Amy, and it's such a powerful thing. And it's, as I said to people tonight when people were congratulating me, look, you know what? Every single person can do this because we all have it within us. Hey, Gail, we have it within us. Every single one of us has it within us to bring good to this world and to make change in our lives and to make change for others, right? It's I didn't do anything outrageously special. I just made a decision. I made a decision not to give up on myself, right? Because anybody that says, that says no to getting healthy, that says no to making a change, is saying no to themselves, is giving up on themselves. And I made a decision that 3.5 years ago, I was tired of giving up on myself. And I was ready to say yes to myself, which then enabled me to say yes to everybody else and to be able to help everybody else. Her, yes, absolutely. And one of the key things, we titled our live, setbacks are temporary, but quitting is permanent. And that's such a powerful, powerful, powerful statement because we all have setbacks in our lives. If I were to, I can tell you the last 3.5 lives. Hey, Shira, Gail, will definitely let's get Shira on a call this week.
Pamela.
If I told you that, the last 3.5 years were easy, I'd be lying to you. It's been really hard. I can't even count how many setbacks I've had over the last 3.5 years. But I never quit, right? I never quit. I never gave up. I never gave up on myself, and I never gave up on you. Because you know what? The thing is, had I quit when it got hard for me, over 1,400 people would have not gotten help that I can document, would have not gotten healthy if I had let my little setbacks stop me, right? So it's so important for each one of us to think. Each one of us is here for a reason, in this world for a reason. There is no other person like you here. There is no other Lesley Zwick in this world. There is no other Karen Goldfarb in this world, right? We are all each own individuals, and every day our purpose here is to help bring something good into this world. And that's what your purpose is too, to bring something good into this world. And so we all have tough days. We all have tough times. We all struggle, every single one of us, right? I struggle on this journey. I am not perfect, and if you ever think that I'm perfect on this journey, well, let's have a conversation, because that's not the reality. But I can tell you that even on the days that I'm not perfect, I don't quit on myself. I don't give up on myself, because every day that I'm in this world, I know that my goal is to make this world a better place for somebody else, right? And I'm having an impact on somebody else, and for that reason and that reason alone, I can't give up. I can't quit, right? We can't, even when things get hard, right? And we just want to quit, and we just want to go bury our heads in the sand. We don't know who that next person is that we're going to help. And every single day that when I wake up, the first thing I say in the morning, there's a Hebrew prayer that says Moda Ani, right? Moda Ani lefanecha l'chayom, right? We're thanking God every morning for giving me my life back and for being here another day. And after I say Moda Ani, I say, who can I help today? Who are you going to put in my path to let me help today? And that help may just mean, Gail, you can be here next year. That help may just mean the person that I give a smile to, right? And cheer up their day. Today we were walking out, we had 12,000 people here, okay? Probably
actually 11,466.
Yes, right, exactly. Probably the majority, probably 75% of those being women. So, right, you can imagine what the women's bathrooms have looked like the last couple of days, right? And we were in line for the bathroom, and there was no toilet paper in there, and people were using paper towels. And the custodian came in with paper towels, with toilet paper, and as she was walking out, I smiled and said thank you, and her eyes lit up, right? I didn't have to say thank you to her. She was doing her job. But I was appreciative, and I let her know that. And the way her eyes lit up when I said thank you, which took nothing off of me, right? It spread joy to somebody else. And I could see it in her eyes, and I could see how the other people responded around me when I said thank you, right? It's so important, these little things that we can do, just showing up as our best selves, showing up every day as our best selves, even when we're having a rough day, right? Because that is what picks people up, and not quitting on ourselves, and not quitting on other people. And if we do that, we're going to grow, and we're going to change this world.
And I was just going to say, and part of that showing up is having is attitude. I mean, that's such a huge piece of it, because we all, as Lesley was saying, we all have struggles, we all have rough times, we all have things, none of our journeys are a straight path, and we all have things personally that, that try to trip us up, obstacles that get in our way, but if we let those setbacks derail us, those are only temporary. So remembering that. But if you give up completely, then you're done. That's what's permanent. So but having that positive attitude, even when you're having that rough day, even when things are tough, even when they might not be going the way in your own personal life, it makes such a difference. And for me, just being able to talk to new people, talk to current clients and new prospective clients and that kind of thing, that helps me get over it, honestly, because I can be positive for them, and it helps me keep the right mindset, and it helps me keep focused, and it allows me to keep on going even when things are tough, because that's what I want to do. I want to serve. And what I think too, another thing that I think is so amazing is that is the mission of this company. It's not just our opinion or our belief, but that we were surrounded by 11,466 people who feel the same way, who are trying to show up for others and trying to change the world. And that's
connecting with others, connecting authentically with other people. That's our goal.
Yep.
Right? Our goal is to connect with other people and bring joy to the lives of other people.
And that's what we all can do. Everybody, whether you're, a coach or not a coach, it's something that, I am really working, striving to do every single day, because you see that little ripple effect, like smiling at the woman in the restroom, the custodian in the restroom, it makes a difference. And even like going out of my way, looking for opportunities to be able to do that, to be able to, just spread love and spread caring and kindness. It truly makes a difference.
It absolutely does. And when Karen actually said something that may have popped through my head about obstacles, right? And that's one of the things that we talk about a lot here, is that the obstacle is the way, right? Things get in our way, obstacles get in our way that stop us, that or we feel like are stopping us. But that obstacle is our opportunity to figure out how to make it happen. That obstacle is a chance for us to grow and rise and do something else awesome. And this is sort of this was an obstacle is the way kind of thing, but it was yesterday, right? And those of you who follow me know that, I'm been a little bit addicted to Disney lately, right? And so my friend and fellow coach, my very good friend Casey, who is here with us at the conference, she is also a little bit addicted to Disney, and we're both annual pass holder members. And we had made the decision yesterday during the day that there was a break. We had a 3-hour break, 4-hour break, something like that, between the end of session and when we were starting our Shabbat dinner last night. And we said, you know what, we're 10 minutes from Disney. Let's just go run over there and have some fun for a few minutes, right? And when sessions got out, it was pouring, thunder and lightning and pouring and like crazy outside. And Casey's like, I don't think we should go, right? And I was like, what do you mean we shouldn't go? Like, this is, we had been talking about this all day, that we were going to go blow off some steam after sitting in meetings all day, right? And just, run over there and just have some fun and take a quick picture and do one ride and whatever. Actually, we had 2 fast passes. And so we sort of stalled around to see what would happen with the weather. And Casey said to me, she's like, well, it's raining and it's going to take us longer to get there because of the rain, and to park, because Casey has a car here, and to park, and I don't have my flip-flops here, and I don't like walking around in wet tennis shoes. And I looked at her and I said, no. The obstacle is the way, right? Right? Like, I've done Disney in the rain here for 11 days. It rains every day in Orlando. So every day we were there with some part of rain. I said, I have a pair of flip-flops. You're going to wear my flip-flops. We made these plans. We're going to go and we're going to have a great time, and it's going to be awesome. And she was sort of like, oh, okay, so she's like, fine. So we went. And the truth is, she wore my flip-flops. It cleared up while we were there, but we did. It was so much fun. We missed our first fast pass because we stalled around, like, deciding that the obstacle was not going to stop us, right? And this is a silly example, but it's really true. It's really real in life, right? But the thing is, we made the decision. We're like, okay, stick on her flip-flops. We drove over there. We went there. We were probably in the park less time than it took us to drive there, park, take the monorail in, run, like, it was comical. But the truth is, while we were there, we did some good there too. We stopped and said thank you. We stopped and gave smiles. We stopped and helped other people take pictures. Like, we spread joy to people. I have no idea how that affected their lives, but I can guarantee every single person we interact with ever, we are doing something good for. And so that, making that decision to go, gave us both an opportunity, first of all, to go have a little bit of fun and, together, but it gave us an opportunity to bring a little bit of joy, not only to each other, to our, and to have some fun, but to other people who we were able to stop and say hello and smile, give smiles to, and share joy to, right? The obstacle is the way. We're gonna hit obstacles. We're gonna hit setbacks. We're gonna hit things. But if we quit, it's over, right? If we quit, that's permanent. We're done. But if we don't quit and we move forward and we move past that obstacle and go and hit Disney even for an hour, right? And getting soaked in the rain. If you look at the picture that I posted yesterday, you can clearly tell my shirt was wet because we were out in the rain. But it was fun, right? And somebody got something positive out of it besides us. I can guarantee it. Because there were enough people we stopped and said thank you to and gave smiles to, because as you know, that's my mission when I'm pretty much anywhere, especially in Disney. I've made that my mission, right? Because especially in the rain, the poor workers that are there and are dealing with cranky people, right? So that's, it's our message to you tonight. If you're having a tough time, if you're struggling, if you feel like quitting, don't quit. Don't quit. That's permanent.
Right.
Setbacks are temporary. The obstacle is the way. Take that obstacle as a challenge for yourself to say, how can I find the green grass? How can I get on the other side of this obstacle? How can I grow from this? What opportunity am I being given to grow? Because if you can do that, you're going to come out so much stronger. And then you're going to be looking for the next obstacle so you can grow through it too. Right?
Absolutely.
So, we have had an awesome, amazing weekend here. You can probably hear the crowds behind us. There's big parties going on. We're going to go head up and check it out and visit with some people. And we wanted to come live and share some of this with you. But stay tuned, because we will both on our pages be sharing so much more of what we've learned. And if this intrigues you, if what you're hearing intrigues you, this is what you get from this kind of awesome conference. We're not here learning to sell. We're not here learning to be salespeople, because we're not salespeople.
Not a salesperson.
We are not
No interest in being a salesperson.
We are coaches. And yes, we have an awesome product that our clients can use, but that's not what we're about. We're about growth. We're about personal growth. We're about helping you grow. We're about living authentic, amazing, the best lives that we can possibly live. Optimal health. Optimal health is physical. Optimal health is emotional, mental, right? Optimal health is financial, all of those things. So if that strikes your fancy, if the way we live our lives is something that you aspire to, we want you. We want you to live this life with us.
Come join us.
Come join us. Come do this with us. Because the more people we have out there spreading this message of goodwill, of spreading love
and serving others,
and serving our lives to help others, that's the goal. Gail, we're going to talk this week. I promise you, we're going to talk this week, right? That's our goal. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Have a great night.